that, now, if Achim would like to say a few words.
Can you make them shut up? Yeah, okay, so my name is Achim Dobermann. I'm the Deputy Director General of IRRI for research. I'm not part of the genomics and molecular biology community. I'm a soil scientist and agronomist by training. So that is also the reason why I don't normally come to the park meetings. But the reason why I'm here this time is obviously because we want to see if we can put a bit more structured mechanisms behind the whole issue of how in the future to handle all of the genomics and phenomics related information and resources for rice, so that we can really meet the requirements that particularly also those in research, but also in the actual rice breeding, both in the public and private sector, have in the future. So the way we want to approach this is that there will be two not long presentations. So Ken is going to start out just trying to give a brief overview of the different activities that are already happening in different groups, as much as we could pull the information together. I will then continue taking this to a little bit of a higher level in terms of trying to put this into a global context and some of the specific things that we're facing there. And then in the second part of my talk, I will present some general considerations for how an international rice informatics consortium could possibly look like, what are the guiding principles, and what would be the mechanisms, or could be the mechanisms to implement it. I want to emphasize that don't expect to receive a concrete prescription or money on the table today. What we are here for is primarily to seek advice, seek feedback, and have an open discussion from the community who's involved in this. And for that, I'm really thankful that you've made the time available. We will then have to go through a process after this that then tries to take this feedback into account and hopefully also then come forward with a more concrete proposal and the necessary steps to implement it. But today is really an opportunity to speak up. So what I would like to suggest is then when we enter the discussion, you introduce yourself. So we don't go around the table right now, it would take too long. But when you make a comment or ask a question, please introduce yourself so that those of us who don't know you get to know you. We'll have a catered lunch coming, so I'm hoping that you're not here just because there's a free lunch, which is always good, but it'll be there. And after lunch, I think the discussion for those who want to stay can continue to go into some more of the technical details of some of the specific activities that are currently already going on. So the main session will be from now until about 12, and then for those who want to stay on after that, they are encouraged to do so. So with that, I'd like to ask Ken to get started. And there's plenty of prime space available up here. These are the business class seats.